One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's try this again. Netta. Netta like I'm in here. Peace, beloveds. Yes, root chakra, Jerome. Root. Little bit of root chakra. It's not a lot though, oddly enough. It's a little bit. Just a little bit. Y'all know IG be kicking me off. They be like, whatever. Click. Who didn't drink water? We got knocked out. Y'all better be drinking water. Y'all know I was, as much as I don't fuss about it. Yes, Brandon, that ain't nothing but the devil. Hey, baby. Okay. Yes, there ain't no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Okay. So, Aisha, you're next. Then Netta. All right. Ashay. Isha, you got integrity card. This is about being a woman of your word. Standing firm in who it is that you see yourself as. What do you see yourself as? How do you see yourself evolving? What is this woman that you've created? How have you visualized? What does she look like? Be that. It's time to like not worry about what everybody else is thinking. Be that. Be the evolution of who you are. Walk in her power. Talk in her power. Understand her true destiny, her true purpose, her true worth. So this is truly a time frame where you can really shift. I really feel like this new moon is going to be super powerful for you for some reason. There's like a really strong energy that I'm connecting with you right now. And I feel like it's going to be a very, very pivotal moment for you. So whatever it is that you're doing, definitely take a spiritual bath. Definitely, if you into candle work, definitely sit at your altar. There's a change coming. There's a shift in energy coming for you right now. And that shift is really, really, it's going to create a very strong impact. I've been telling people this year is like it's elect by year. So it's the year of the 3. It's a 3 number year. So it's about trusting the universe and going with the flow. But more importantly for you, it's about setting the tone, being very clear on what it is that you want, what it is that you're asking for as you move forward. It's definitely going to be a shift. And that shift is going to be really important for you. Take some time before this new moon come in. I'll tell everybody to meditate, but I specifically want you to sit still and continue to be in meditation. Continue to be in tune with your breath. I feel like there's a lot that's going to come up, and it's a lot that you're going to understand, and it's going to be able to heal through this dynamic, through this shift. I feel very strongly about it, beloved. Definitely hard work for you, okay? Definitely hard work, heart. But it's definitely, I can put you down, Mercedes. Peace, beloved. I seen a few of y'all came in. Hold on, let me go back. Ashay. I feel like I forgot somebody. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Be the Sage, you had the craft card and you had the Guardian card. So the Guardian is being in support of whatever you do from an entrepreneur. That's the entrepreneur card. Okay. All right, Netta. You next, beloved. I was trying to go back. Make sure I didn't miss somebody. Yes. So that heart energy, I could tell you probably was doing some work. It's still, it's not even feeling like it's actually heart chakra work. Well, yeah, it is. But it's still like you're going to have to consistently be making sure you're connecting to that space. Connect to that space. It's just a lot of, you holding a lot of energy for some reason in your heart. Like I feel it really, really strong. So either you did a whole lot of work, you was making sure everybody felt your love and light. But it's very strong for me. It's like, out of everybody's reading, I feel yours the strongest. Ashe. Hi. What's clear? What you say, Shadow Honey? I'm missing all the good stuff. All right. Thank you, Mari. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Netta. Let's get it. Netta, your card is meditation. Be in meditation, Netta, in order for you to connect to your divine self, your divinity, your highest self. Be in meditation. No getting where I'm going. I got you. Be in meditation. Be in alignment. Always be focused on connecting. How are you connecting to your breath? If you watch the video, I'll put up a brief video yesterday or the other day. Brother was building about how important our breath is. It's the number one and most important thing in our whole entire life. You can die if you cannot breathe. So be in meditation. Learn how to connect with your breath. Learn how to stay in tune with that breath consistently. It's going to be very key. You are going to receive some, I feel like some really important guidance moving through this new moon. Listen at what you're receiving. Ask for what you want, but make sure you stay in meditation coming into this new moon so you can really, truly download it and understand it so you can do the work. Okay? Need you to do the work. Get in meditation. Yes, Prince Mazzani. His video I put up, he got the whole thing on YouTube. So go to the YouTube. He tell you different techniques on how to tap in with breath. But I was like, we must have been on the same frequency. Or what. Now, I ain't even talked to him in a minute. But we definitely must be on the same frequency. Peace, Sandy. Yes. Because everything that he's been putting out lately has been the stuff that I was getting ready. And I'm probably still going to do my own videos because we see certain stuff the same, but I got different perspective on certain stuff. All right. So Netta, meditation is your key right now. Stay in meditation. Everything you should do should be connected to your breath. Everything you should do. Connect to the breath. That's going to be real key for you moving through this month, this moon cycle. Setting your intentions and all of that. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I got 2 more, and that's all I'm doing. Chelsea, are you still on here, beloved? Chelsea, or yeah, I think her name was Chelsea. Okay, Dahlia. Okay, yeah. Dahlia, let's go ahead and do yours. You weren't next, but I'm going to do yours. Oh, nice. Yes. He part of the store. Part of our whole connection. Our whole link up. We all one and the same. All right. Yeah. I ain't gonna say yoga. It's not yoga for you, Netta. That's not my suggestion. My suggestion is breath. Stay in breath. That exercise that I talked about in the beginning of your, in the beginning of the challenge. I'm not sure if you're doing the challenge. That's what I'm talking about. That type of stay in breath. Stay in meditation. It's going to be you sitting at the altar is what I'm visualizing. You have to sit at your altar or sit in a sacred space to connect with breath. Okay? Yes, meditation. And whatever that looks like for you, don't let anybody dictate what that looks like for you. So, what I keep hearing is breath. It's not even about, it's the meditation, but I'll keep hearing breath. Connect to breath. All right? Ashe. Peace. Peace, everybody that just came in. Peace, Pink. Greetings. Hey, Pink. Dahlia, let's go. Ooh, Dahlia, you got everything trying to come out. Trying to get a whole reading. All right. Interesting. Dahlia, the first card you got is the Lover's card. Ooh. So, Lover's card is always about twin flame and soulmate energy. So, identifying who is this twin flame and who is the soulmate energy, either or, what they represent right now in your life. Why are they in your life? What is the lesson that you're supposed to be learning through this process? Is this somebody that's pushing you to grow? Both dynamics is going to push you to grow, but are they pushing you to grow through challenging the dynamic, or are they pushing you to grow because they're making you become a better you? You see what I'm saying? It's really important that you pay attention on what their purpose is, because well, they coming. Keep walking. Continue to walk in this evolution of who you are. Continue to walk in your path. Continue to walk in alignment with your highest self. The integrity card is about being who we see ourselves to be. Being true to our word. Being true to who we really are. Now, if you are being true to who you really are, being authentic in yourself, in your own power, that's what's peace, love. That's what's going to bring him in. He is coming, because that normally, if I pull this card when I'm doing a full reading, I always say it's either a twin flame or a soulmate connection. So, new relationship on the way. I'm excited for you. Make sure you tell me about it. Tell me when he come in. You better have your eyes open. Eyes open, looking like he coming through this moon cycle. He gonna be here this month, so he coming. Yeah. The question is, are you ready? When that integrity card come up, that means like, are you ready? Are you truly walking in alignment with who you say you are? You ready? Good night, Mari. All right. I love you, Mari. We hugging you. Yes, yes. We want to see it. We trying to come. We trying to be there. All right. Good energy. Who's next? Getting in where something. Getting something. The first part of your thing. Yes, are you ready for love? You better sing it. Just so lovely. You are who I had. I didn't write it down. I've been saying Chelsea. She's so lovely. Whatever. She's so lovely. That's who. You're next. You are next. I was like, I had you down as something totally different. Messing it up. She probably was like, who? She's so lovely. Shay. Gratitude. No, I ain't talked about it yet. I'm getting ready to. I got like one more card pull. Gratitude. She's so lovely. This is you. She's so lovely. So this is all about you taking this moment as we walk into this new moon season and acknowledging what are you grateful for. Sometimes we take the small things for granted, and sometimes we forget that there's gratitude is how we get more things. Gratitude, we have to be grateful for what we already have. We have to be grateful for the things that's going on in our life for us to truly appreciate anything that's coming in. So understand that, Brandon, you stupid. Understand that right now it's about being grateful. It's about expressing what you're grateful for. Every day you should be in a space where you say, I'm thankful and grateful for all that is around me, for all that I am, for all the things that are coming in my life, for the simple aspect of I just woke up this morning and I'm able to breathe because it's somebody that didn't wake up. So be in gratitude. This is like a very good energy for you right now. And it's a good time for you, I believe. I feel like it's going to create an energy that's very calming for you. So I always tell people, write 10 things you're grateful for before you go to bed. When you wake up, acknowledge it. Ashe. That's your thing. That's going to be your power. That's your gift. I want to see one other thing because I got such a nurturing spirit with you. I like when I get nurturing spirits. Ooh, my necklace trying to go in with the reader. Ah! What do we... Oh, say. Divine perfection. So, can you see this? That's my crystal that's up here right now, too. That's interesting. Divine perfection. That's all about, I'm going to try to remember to send you the thing. Divine perfection is all about knowing that everything happens in divine time. And whatever it is that you're asking for, they hear you. They receive it. But they know that, please understand that it has to happen in divine timing. Please understand that everything is perfect in its own timing. It's going to happen at the perfect time. It's going to come together at the perfect place. All of it is going to be right in alignment. You don't have to worry, push, force, or do anything. It is going to unfold as it naturally should. Don't worry about it. It's there. You are being supported. Especially because you got this ace card over here. This longevity, whatever it is you're doing. That gratitude about to bring you into long-term happiness, long-term wealth, success, all kind of good energy. All right? Whatever it is you're doing, you keep doing with that. I don't even feel no blockages for you, beloved. Like none. So whatever you're doing the right thing. Keep doing the work, beloved. Keep doing the work. That was, did I have you on here? Oh yeah, I just marked you off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get in. Are you not on here? Getting in. I don't see you, baby. Oh, getting where I'm going. All right, beloved. I saw you when you raised your hand. All right. I'm going to do yours next. You are next. She has really good energy, y'all. I like when I have readings with good energy people. Not that I don't like doing the rest of y'all. I just like nurturing energy. That nurturing energy, it helps me get through readings better. All right. Oh, and Mercedes, I'm sorry. I got you. You next. Getting in, and then Mercedes, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. Tisha. All right. Let's... Okay. My face probably looking real crazy. Tisha. So the first card that came out for you was the battle card. And the battle card is about having an internal conflict. There's something that you're in conflict with. There's something that you've been tossing around, tossing and turning with, something that you've been battling with internally. Stop. I don't know how else to say it. Stop battling. Stand in your power. You got the Ace of Wands card too. Stand in your power. Understand that there's no need for you to go through this internal conflict. Everything is going to work out the way it should. This is actually a test of your strength right now. There's going to be something that's going to be a test of your strength, a test of your will, a test of who are you? What is it that you really want? Be very clear. Throat chakra. Not a lot. It's like a little bit. And it's really just you saying what it is that you want for some reason. I don't know if it's you saying what you want or if it's you having clarity in what you want. But whatever this energy is, it's definitely going to be about you resolving that conflict. It's time to resolve it. And then stand firm. Allow the process to build you into what it is that you're going towards. This destination that you see for yourself. It's coming. It's there. It's already in the work. Your evolution is already there. You're already there. It's just requiring you to be patient. Specifically be patient. Not only with yourself, but with the dynamics and the circumstances. So be patient. Allow things to work themselves out. Allow things to unfold the way they need to unfold. Say that you another one. Go in meditation. At least for these next 2 days. Listen to what it is that they're trying to tell you. Listen for the guidance. There's some guidance that's going to come your way. Listen. Listen for your guidance. Listen for what it is that you need to hear. Steph is saying turquoise, but I'm going to also recommend lapis for you in particular. Yeah. I'm leaning more towards lapis for what I'm feeling like this is evolving. Okay? So, resolve it. Allow it to move through. Don't hold it in. Quit holding that energy in. Make the choice and the decision and get off the damn fence. Okay? Meditation. Definitely stay in meditation. Yours is more about meditation. It's not really about breathing. It's not really about breathing. This is about meditation. This is about, this is definitely about meditation, not breathing. I mean, it's all about breathing, but meditation, I'm seeing that I need you to visualize. I need you to still your mind. I need you to be able to hear specifically what they want to give you. Okay? They specifically want to give you something. All right. Ashe. And Mercedes, you my last one. Let's get it, Mercedes. Mercedes. Peace, 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 peace. Y'all coming in late. I wanted to touch on this topic, but I'm not getting ready to touch on it. Yeah, work on that meditation. Sitting in silence so you can receive the answer and the clarity. All right, Mercedes, you got the Tunde Wind. And Tunde Wind is a young energy. He is about being in his head, being very analytical, being in his head too much sometimes. Young energy, but overly in his head. This is a reminder or a confirmation, like, don't overanalyze this process for you. Don't overanalyze the journey. Don't overthink it. There's some things that naturally are going to come to you, and they're coming to you for a reason. And whatever that reason is, you have to work through that. And understand that whether it's you jotting it down, journaling it out, doing your due diligence to connect to why you are getting the messages that you're getting, even though you don't understand it at this moment in time. You might not understand it at this moment in time, but it's there for a reason. The guidance is coming to you for a reason, but don't overanalyze it. Don't overthink it. Don't be so much in your head that you miss what that dynamic is coming to you there for. What the purpose of this energy is coming to you there for. Be very mindful of your words as well. Wind is always how we speak, our breath. So Tunde is being young or childlike energy within how we speak. So right now is a time frame where you want to not overanalyze maybe even a situations that's coming to you. Not overanalyzing anything that's coming in where it might require, like, you might respond before you actually, think about it. Because it's like you're taking what people are saying too much in. I don't know how to say that. Like you resonating or you overthinking what somebody is saying. So just be mindful of this energy. Be mindful of, like, my biggest thing that I keep hearing is don't be too much in your head. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. That's not the energy that's going. This Aquarius energy is also about us knowing. We having a direct, we know. So because we know, we have to be mindful of how that power and that energy is operating, because this is now about, if you too in your head, you too over analyzing it, it's going to create limitations. It's going to create blockages. It's going to create this cage. And that's what, I don't know why I'm seeing a cage. It's creating a cage-like effect on who you are and what you're truly capable of doing. So it's time to break free out of the cage. Why am I seeing a cage? For whatever reason, I don't know what this signifies for you. I'm seeing a cage, and it's like the cage is being brought down on me. So don't focus on being so much in your head. Whatever it is that you're getting, the information that you're coming across, the things that people might be doing as they coming in your energy or in your cipher right now, don't overanalyze it. Like Steph said, just roll, like kind of almost go with the flow. Don't get too caught in the specifics of it. Just allow for things to happen and digest them later. Be like, okay, take a mental note. That's when you just be like, okay, I'm gonna take a mental note, and I'm gonna look over. I'm just gonna keep it moving. Take a mental note, jot it down, keep it moving. And then when it's time, I feel like all the pieces are gonna come together for some reason. Like all the pieces are coming together, but be very mindful. Like I just felt like I keep seeing this thing. I don't know what that is. I hate when I have certain visions and I can't figure out why am I seeing a cage. But I am. So I don't know what that is, but whatever that means for you. I know Saturn is around this new moon energy right now. With that Saturn energy is creating limitations, it's creating structure. It's telling us to, be mindful of that. Be mindful of what we're going into. This is a very pivotal new moon for y'all when it comes to how we are setting up our relationship aspects, which is a perfect leadway. I could have led into it a little different, but perfect leadway into the other topics. So those of y'all who are on here for one card readings, I'm done. If you want to leave, you are welcome to leave at this moment in time because I'm not doing no more. But we gonna get into, okay, so I've been posting, and they might cut me off because I don't know how long we've been on. But I've been posting Prisoner of Your Own Mind. Thank you. She's so lovely. That's what I guess that's why I'm seeing the cage. Don't be a prisoner of your own mind. Yes. I hate when I be having the moments where I be like, dang, why I can't. You know I got you. We always gonna pray for you. We always send the positive energy. Positive energy to you. Ashe. Okay, so I've been posting about relationship stuff. And I have had a lot of conversations in particular. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can find my page without finding my page. I've been having a lot of conversations about relationships. Thank you, beloved. And how we are entering in these relationships. How are we operating once we are entering these relationships? When we are in our space of self-love, what are we doing to make sure that we honor that and respect that? And make sure that the people that we are bringing in also honor and respect that as well. So I was hoping that it was going to bring up my page. That's what I kind of wanted to get into conversation and get y'all thoughts. So I had posted, I want to say, a video by, who was it? Help me, y'all. Who did I have a video by? Oh, I had it by Jada. And, she brought up some really valid points. Like, people, you don't know what people are bringing. You don't know what their past trauma is. You don't know what their past issues have been. So when we go into these relationships and we go into these dynamics, we are going into these dynamics with the impression that they are coming with a clear slate. They're not. Especially women. We be going into these relationships feeling like we coming in and these brothers have actually did the work. They've processed the pain. They've dealt with childhood trauma. A lot of times they haven't. You know why? Because they're not taught that. I think women are taught it more to process and cry and deal with our pain. Some of us, especially in the melanated community, we are taught to just deal with it and move like we survivors. We're always in survival mode. And when I found out, not only before now I got it, but it came together more with me being in school is that when we are in survival mode and in this stress dynamic all the time, we are creating a hormone that is that fight or flight energy. So we're constantly are in stress. We constantly in a certain energy that is being produced. So our body is always in that space of thinking that we in danger. We in constant danger. Imagine how that wear and tear is not only doing on your body physically, but your mental and emotional well-being. Okay? So when we going into these relationships, especially with brothers, especially with our men, this is why I'm so compassionate towards them. And I really am hoping that through healing the women in our community, that is going to help the dynamics that's happening with our men. Because we have to be in a space where we are understanding. We are being more compassionate. But I'm not telling y'all, so don't come back talking about, well, you told me. No, I didn't. What I am saying is you can love him from a distance. You can be encouraging and supportive and uplift that king from a distance. That don't mean you got to take him physically in your own life. If you seeing the red flags of some work that he ain't doing or ain't did, then okay, acknowledge that. So suggest some books, suggest some yoga, something to get him on track. But if you already in a relationship with him, don't give up on him either. Unless he's being super like crazy. There ain't no excuse for that. But don't give up on him. Figure out ways that you can speak life into that man. Figure out ways that you can help encourage the king in him, the God in him. Figure out ways, what do you need to do to uplift him out of that space? Because they are in survival mode too. They are in their energy that we are in as well. And we have been afforded more of the opportunity to go and cry with our girlfriends, to go and talk through it. They're not doing that on their side. So now it's pent up and it's held in. And now it's coming out in ways and forms and actions that we don't even know how it's going to pop up. We'll try to fix him, and that isn't our job. Exactly. We can support. There's professionals out there. Listen when I tell you. We're talking about relationships now, Brandon. There are professionals that, look, there are professionals that can handle that. Somebody came on the page and said, what if when they both came together, they didn't have knowledge of self, or they weren't on a certain journey. So within the dynamic, he started becoming, aware and getting in this dynamic. So now he's in a space where he doesn't know what to do because he's desiring a mate that is the reflection of who he is. I get it. But what my answer is I ain't qualified to help you with that. I can tell you what I would do, but you might not need to hear what I would do. That might not be the answer for you. You do need to understand what's best and how do I need to go to counseling? Did you go to counseling? Have y'all been to counseling? Have y'all sat together at a counselor? They have professionals for this. Yes, we don't come into relationships looking for a project. And that's the one that you said you was about to be the two. And that's the whole thing. It's the whole thing of sometimes, beloveds, we are so quick to abandon our men because we do realize that they are projects. We do realize they are broken. We do realize they are in a certain dynamic. Okay? And when we are in that, you say you're a therapist and you got your own therapist, you better say it. But it's like, when you in that dynamic, if you're in a relationship and you realize, okay, it's some stuff that he got. But you also got to be aware what stuff you got. Because a lot of times we'll be coming in situations and we ain't got our shit all the way together either. We just might deal with it differently. We might actually, operate and know how to process our pain differently. They haven't learned how to process their pain. Now, like I said, I'm not telling y'all to stay in abusive, dysfunctional, chaotic, stressful relationships. Not telling you that. What I am saying is learn how to change your perspective on the relationship. Don't always be feeling like you about to hit the door. Sometimes it's about taking that time to step back and say, what energy am I putting out that is getting this response? If I'm putting out an energy that I'm not all the way in the relationship, what you expect that you're going to get back? If I'm putting out an energy that is a little bit fickle or a little bit on the fence, I might be getting that energy back. How are we going to make sure we're speaking life at all times? Not only to them, but we are speaking life within ourselves. Right. Loving from a distance. Like, you gotta do the things that are feeding within to us, one. But also understand, like, if they are doing certain stuff, why are they doing it? Why is this energy coming up? What's going on right now? Let's get to the root of it. Do them like the kids. I hate to say it like that, but for real. Sometimes you got to be in a space where you be like, let me get to the root of this. Okay, we were fine when we met. You was in love with him when you met him. He had all the right things when you met him. He had all the right things when you met him. So what is the dynamic that's going on at that moment in time? Like, literally look at that. You might be feeling, because you're going through a shift and you're going through a change at this moment, that now everything he do get on your nerves. But that same stuff that's getting on your nerves was the same shit that you thought was cute in the beginning. So now you're ready to kick him to the curb. Because what? Where did the breakdown happen? Where did this dysfunction start coming in? Where did the things that are bothering you now, when did that start happening? Or was that shit that you overlooked in the beginning because you were so blind? You had the rose-colored goggles on, the rose-colored glasses on. So what I'm looking and seeing on both dynamics is hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes abuse ain't always what you call it. But Alicia, you gotta also sit there and understand. Peace. I just did all my readings. I just did all my one cards, Kiana. I'm sorry. It's not always physical, but once again, and I'm treading lightly with this topic, I don't feel like you're supposed to always give up. Some stuff, yes. Some stuff off the gate. Like, I have a no tolerance policy right now. But I can have that policy right now. Because I know what I'm trying to do. I know what I want. I know what I need. You know what I'm saying? I know. So I have a no tolerance policy right now. So when I have this no tolerance policy at this moment in time, it's about, hey, I know where I'm at. I know what I like. I know triggers early. And then, like I said, I'm going to run that chart on your ass. I'm going to run them cards. I'm going to, consult with the elders, the ancestors, everything. We running it. But that's where I'm at now. But if you already in a relationships, I don't feel like, you know, the first thing you should go to is like, oh, we breaking up. That's why, you know, relationships aren't lasting as long as they were in the past. That's just how I feel. Because we don't have the patience and the tolerance that our mothers and our grandmothers and our great grandmothers had. If you feel like part of you is saying that you're not supposed to leave, don't leave. But understand what you need to do and have that, look, soul creation said, and have that balance. I think it's not about accepting certain behaviors. What it's about is teaching. And something that Jada has said in the video is so key. The part that we got to understand is being in relationships with somebody who is always consistently evolving themselves, that's consistently working on their own growth, that's consistently focused on how are they, you know, manifesting their best self at all times. We have to be in that space, and so do the partners that we pick. If we are in alignment with people that we are saying we're going to spend the rest of our life with, like, I don't date just to date now. I like the fact that everybody, you know, you got to do what's best for you. But if I already know I don't think I'm going to like you, it's shit that you doing now that's making me not like you, we don't need a date. Because I'm looking for my husband, my co-creator. I'm not looking for someone that we just kicking it. I got plenty of homeboys that I can kick it with. Plenty of them. I work at a shop full of men. It's only me and one other sister that work there. I work in a shop full of men. If I needed somebody to go to the movies with, if I need to go eat dinner with somebody, I got plenty of men that I can go hang out with. So when it comes to this aspect, I'm going to let you know off gate what it is. You silly Alicia, you might not have been with him. The person that have not the growth mindset. Yes, they couldn't fathom the ideal of harmony and balance among. Yeah, right. That part. That was my. I ain't gonna say who it was, but this is the thing, Alicia. You have to also be in your mind. Everything is mental. All is mental. The reality that you are creating. You cannot blame that man for the reason that you have health issues. You have to blame yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable. I will not get on the bandwagon and be like, girl, leave him. Girl, he did this. No. This is where you got to be. I hold myself accountable. This is when you put your big girl drawers on. Are you holding yourself accountable? You are allowing him to steal your power. He shouldn't be able to do that. Not if you are strong in who you are yourself. You are who you are. You dictate whether someone is able, the same way that y'all can go to these damn crazy ass jobs and work for somebody. You ain't allowing them. Some of y'all are. Let me take that back. Some of y'all are allowing these jobs to destroy your health. Some of y'all are allowing these jobs to take your life away. But you have to be strong in who you are, beloved. You have to be consistently doing the work on yourself. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Do what you are supposed to be doing consistently to build into your own evolution. You are, first of all, I don't care what nobody say, you are the woman in the household. You the foundation for real, for real. They say the man the foundation, and he is to a certain extent. But guess what? You set the tempo. You set the tempo. You decide whether they eat. You fix the meals for them. What type of food are you putting in their bodies? How they're eating. You see what I'm saying? You are setting the tempo. So if you setting the tempo for how your family evolves, we are responsible for that. I don't care what nobody says. At the end of the day, whether you want the responsibility or not, we are the goddesses of our house, of our dynasty, of our empire. We are the queens. Sit on your throne and own it. If there is chaos and confusion going on in your household, you are allowing that energy to enter. So you are setting the tone. So this is the time frame where you decide, hey, I'm going to fix the food that need to be fixed for my family to be healthy, for them to vibrate in what you call in high vibrational energy. I'm going to make sure that my family listens to the stuff that is going to feed them. So they are operating at a different frequency than the people that are in society. I'm telling you, when I say this, I'm just saying this from the most honest and genuine place. They go on 10 times as hard to destroy the Black community and the Black family. I'm sorry for my non-melanated people that's on here, but listen, at the end of the day, they going hard. They going 10 times as hard to make sure that you are separated. They going 10 times as hard to make sure that you are not connected to who you are. 10 times. So if they going 10 times as hard, you got to go 20 times as hard in the house. 30 times hard. You got to go hard in the paint. It's a war. That's how you got to be looking at it. Why I'm so adamant about us as goddesses having to wake up. They constantly working on how they can keep you disconnected from who you are. Constantly. So now that you have an ideal of who you are evolving into, now it's time for you to say, I stand in my power. So I create the tone for how my household is ran. He is slipping because you allowed him to slip. You allowed him to slip. Y'all don't want to hold responsibility. Y'all don't want to take that burden on you. Don't get in a relationship. It's simple. Yes, they are strong, but they need us. Yes, they are men, but they need us. And we need them. That's why it's divine, masculine, and feminine. We complement each other. We help each other. We deal with each other. We uplift each other. When you are weak, he's supposed to be able to catch you to the point where he can check you and say, beloved, you slipping. What do we need to do to get you back on track? Because when you slip, the whole family slip. So y'all got to understand how important and how much of it is a necessity for us to walk in our power. It is a necessity. This is not an option no more. That's why people waking up every day. We in the age of awareness and enlightenment anyway. So people waking up every day and don't know where to go because we've been asleep. The community, the people been asleep. The sleeping giant is awakening. So now as we are awakening, is your job to find out, how do you walk in your power? He gonna go into panic because you are the queen. You are the queen. That's like in the game of chess, man. You can't do shit. That queen do everything. That queen is important. So you gotta understand your power. He just lost his mama. That's everything he know. I know my boy's gonna be told up when I'm gone. I already know. Because I know how important I am in their life. Now. And I plan on being that substantial of a figure in their life, or that substantial of an impact in their life when they grown. So you got to understand, this is a time for you to operate in compassion. This is a time for you to operate in a space where you are speaking complete life into him. How do you speak life into him? How do you nurture and cater to the God in him? How do you show him how to get to where his level is? How do you show him how to raise that vibration? You see what I'm saying? This is the time. It's too much going on. It's too much going on out here to keep us distracted. It's too much going on to try to keep you off your game. Too much. And it's not going to get any better. It's not. This is the time for you to walk in your power. This is the time to walk in who you are. To do what you need to do for your family. To do what it is that you need to do for yourself. That's why I'm big on what we got to start with first. First challenge, acts of self-love. We have to be strong in who we are and what it is that we need to do on a daily basis in order to empower us to do the work that we have to do. Whether that's taking care of your family, whether that's going out here healing the people, whether you like Steph and you making teas and doing massages. Steph, you're the damn multi-business person like me. But no matter what it is that you do, this is the time for you to know what self-love looks like for yourself. This is the time for you to increase your vibration and get your power up strong, because we at the beginning of the year. We in first quarter. So we in first quarter, we got to be at the top of our game so we can hit these streets running. We trying to like really do what we need to do on all levels. So in this space that you get ready to walk into, specifically with your family, what I need to see you do is consistently be writing. Go get you a journal. Go get you a notebook from the dollar store. Consistently write in there. Speak life into it. Speak life not only into yourself, but speak life into your mate. Write everything that you know that he is capable of doing. Write all the positive things that you knew about him when you first met him. What was the good things? What was the amazing things that you loved him for a reason? You had babies by him for a reason. He wasn't in this space at all times. Take a breather. Structure yourself. Be very disciplined in how you move. Understand that this is, the time frame where you got to really show who you are as a goddess. This is the time frame where you got to stand firm on your feet. Don't allow society to tell you that it's okay for you to leave your man, because it's not. It's not. Not when you know that you got a divine connection. You know you got a divine connection. Yes, journal and plan, consistent. Listen, everything that I do and everything that I brought into fruition came from me writing it down first. Visualizing, writing it down. Getting the vision, manifesting it, writing it down. Creating a plan so I can hold myself accountable. What do I need to do next? Okay? So stay in that space. Speak life. Plan it out. Handle it all like a business plan. You a business professional anyway. Handle everything. Like how you gonna deal with your kids, how you gonna deal with your man until he can get back on his vibration. Everybody has a valley. Everybody go through a valley. Everybody go through the valley. Okay, they cut me off again. You got it. What time is it, y'all? Okay. I can't come back. I might have to come back tomorrow, but I gotta get my own troops together. I love y'all. I hope y'all are really just taking time to empower who you are. Okay? We need y'all. Both men and women. We need y'all.